Senorita has a name and it's Ashley. Senorita has a name and it's Ashley.
I didn't know how to figure out what the hell she was saying. Aside from Mousely.
Senorita has a name and it's Ashley. Senorita has a name and it's...
Later, amigo. Later, amigo.
That's nice. Anyway. So we are back with Resident Evil 4 Remake Randomizer. Journey to Sadler Island. What will await us? I imagine hardship. And not Leon saying, huh, women. You know what he's like.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer.
Catch on quick, don't you, Leon?
Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. Try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
You do backflips and shit now. That's a change. Team Resident Evil 2, you can do anything.
So here's my question.
Good shave.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here.
Did you even answer rhetorical questions? I
Don't
don't know.
think too hard, handsome. See you later.
God, she really pushed him. Women.
Story of my life.
Man, this old Leon. Like, original 4 Leon, he was so funny. He didn't look like he was crying all the time. This just makes me want to play Silent Hill 2 Remake, because that was really good. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I got the Re4r, didn't I? The Re4r. Oh. They're a bit early, huh? Hold on. Yep. Go for eye frames. Okay, I'll go back to the boat. Damn. No, I'll probably be fine. I think maybe I won't be fine, actually. What? Haven't seen that before. So much for the stealth section. You are, huh? He's dead. Wait up. we got the little fuzzy thing, like to say that the black ass control thing is working on him or something. That's pretty cool. Oh. Yep. Now we're down a bit better, I think. No. Oh well. Why you? Oh, hey. That certainly is all happening. There she is.
Ashley. There you are.
Kinda hard to miss. Does look like a bit of a problem.
Dari.
Dooby-do.
All right. Come on.
Jeez. Didn't go after him that time. That should take the pressure off a little bit, I hope. Just killed a man. I've killed more than one, I think. Okay, Leon's died a lot more than I've killed. Would he run through this? I guess. As in my head, it's hard to just hard to compare. I'm probably okay. I just need to get more sleep, and I just kind of don't. Yep. I literally couldn't see him from the camera, but then again he's not really meant to be here, so... Right away. Feeling sleepy. Dark chocolate's really nice, yeah. I had a dark chocolate Kit Kat recently, it's really good. Like, yeah. I doubt anyone else remembers this, but there was like a Mars Midnight Bar. It was like limited run. What was that? It was basically dark chocolate Mars bar, super nice. I still lived in London at the time, so I must have been a teenager. Another guy behind. I think. Leon is indeed doing the caveness. He caved into his want to do caving. Is there like a thing to blow up over there? There's a bunch of people here then. Wait, isn't there a bunch of people, I guess? I don't have enough to combine things to make anything good. Wonders why I don't have gunpowder. Uses all to sell.
Something you like. Welcome. I got something new for you.
Add merchy.
What are you buying?
I sell.
I'll buy almost anything.
How about some bolts in this thing? And this thing, and this.
Thank you.
That's not a mouse, what are you talking about? Wow, okay, so now we have the first rifle.
That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice.
A little bit late, mate. I think
All my wares are in
Bolt Thrower's
tip-top
mental,
shape.
isn't it? Because look at
I
the,
assure you.
look how much you can upgrade it. I might get that just for the fun of it.
Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to be.
Alright, I'll get the bloody Bolt Thrower.
Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon.
What's your opinion on blue versus black toothpaste? None. I usually get like white toothpaste, like for teeth whitening purposes,
You'll
because
get
I'm English,
bang
so I
for your
have, you
buck,
know,
I
I gotta try and
guarantee.
fight against the whole, go to any Discord server and be insulted for where I'm from. I mean, teeth are naturally slightly yellow anyway, that's just kind of how they look. You don't have fluoride in the water here.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
Maybe I shouldn't have sold the bolts. Oh well.
There you are, as you wish. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long
I should've
way.
gotten that too.
You'll see.
I don't have 20 of these. I could get velvet blue and sell it perhaps.
What's that? How have we procured the... You can't go wrong with that. Good instinct, stranger.
What if I get this? I get 3 knives.
You can't go wrong with that. A deal well struck.
I have 3 primal knives. I do not need this amount. Like, at all.
Your valuables
Good
won't
sell.
do you much good in the grave.
But you can use the knives to make bolts, so...
Thank you. That's about all I can do for this weapon. Although... No, never mind.
That's why I asked.
If you want a fighting chance, try that on for size. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see.
I might sell some handgun ammo, because God knows I've got enough of that.
Not bad. Got a selection of
Funny old
good
bullets.
things on sale, stranger.
Come back anytime.
Come back anytime.
I prefer the original. Your bolty bee here. Guess I have to do that, I suppose. Wow, plus 0% of bolts craft frequency. Sounds not that good actually. Got running speed, body armor repairs, god that was a good one. And there's some resources, that sounds alright. Let me save. That's a fine how do you do? Turn around. And thyself.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a lot of that. I think the bot throw is also silent generally, so that's pretty useful. Nice ragdoll. My pipe. I cleared a bit of this place out already. I don't think enemies will walk through this. I think they see it as a wall, maybe. Hello, sir. Don't flag on so much. I don't know what that means. I don't even remember shooting her. I think the Gyarados was attacking everyone.
Damn it.
Oh hey. I don't have frames. I think that's the first time you're actually meant to run into them. I know right now. No one else doing enough to throw dynamite like up the ladder. Counter being grabbed apparently. That was weird. I guess Krauser ran out of money because he's just got a bunch of farmers and stuff there. How about it? Stop it. Stop it.
Next.
Either. Out of it. I think I didn't actually like change the thing now. This guy's not got much luck. Wow, not much money. Why did he body that head? Wow.
Out of the way.
Shot him in the head, it didn't even stop him. That's aggressive.
One down.
He was aggressive. Oh, that's what that sound was. Is the game like being choppy for you? It looks choppy on OBS, but not on my computer. Tamed is an odd word to use. I think they might just not know how to get to me. find you. Okay, that's the main thing. Where is this guy? Oh. I mean, I'll do it.
You son of a bitch!
I can get in there to get the item. There's more guys. There's a throat. The fire broke the one he was holding. Oh. I thought he fell down, which made another guy turn up. I guess not. Like this guy. Over the line. There we go. There's a guy. It's gonna make so much. It makes so much more sense than just JJ, just Gatling gun guy. I like this giant canister. Oh, jeez, he's still wasting his own. The vertigo was running in place, yeah. Guess I can't go in there. How do I do this again? So I have to go and turn that round and turn the other one around again and go round again. I just jump over something over here. Went a long way then. I think you wondered if Leon could make a grilled cheese before. I mean, maybe. If you can work backflips into it somehow, I'm sure he will do. oddly gory sound on stuff. Yes, Leon, it's raining, yes. Obviously the most primary concern here. Not like this.
Voy a bañarme en tu
Behind
sangre.
me.
Detenedlo.
Why don't you walk over here, mate? Come on. Oh, he's actually seeing as a wall, he's pathing around it, I guess. Or he's just gonna shoot me, that one's terrible.
¡A cubierto!
Was not smart then. I get 4 gunpowder, not a rocket launcher. Understandable. Oh, jeez. Fucking ninja knight over here, what's that about? Oh, yeah, let's go back out here. There's a guy over there. I feel like I really should have shot the flaggers.
¡Ahí está!
You son of a bitch! He's coming.
He's up to
Son of
me.
a bitch.
Get out of here. You'll be on fire. There you go. Run ahead. Finally. Finally. been so funny if the knight had hit one of the containers and it was explosive. So lucky. Nice bit of synchronization there. Leon Medgrigos, Merange, I don't know. Leon Brand Dark Shotgun. There's probably a mod for that. There's a lot of like shirtless mods for Leon. I like weird two top versions of his current garb.
One down.
1,000 to go. Much more to the results screen telling me I've like died 11,000 times.
Not bad, right?
Logging.
Come on.
The shoot gun. Oh yeah, this is a bit I was over there. I mean, like, oh, there's a bunch of people over there. Can't make anything. No. Well, that'll be ready though. Ta-da. I mean, I don't need a heal. I can't make anything. Oh, I guess I'll leave it here. Yeah, type on mobile as well. Good job. See the way I missed? Isn't that funny? He survived that. Lame. Can't block. It sounds like I should use a gun that needs reloading, but I don't have anything. Oh, that's a lot of people.
Shit, my body armor.
Okay, Mousy, she's not there.
Out of the way.
Right behind. The chainsaw right over there. I don't regenerate it. Bad combo. Real high. UPS move Okay, get out of here. Remember when regenerators were actually scary in the original game? There's another one. Okay, there's guys in there. I see. He's got glowy eyes. Missed completely.
Break already.
That's nice. Eats Viper at you. A lot of gold bangles. Must be the fashion. That's you again. Bit close.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Leon, remember to use your baking skills to survive the wilds. God, can you imagine if they did that for the remake? They were like, oh yeah, we're reimagining Resident Evil 4 as being like an open world game. It's like Breath of the Wild, but Breath of the Plagueis. I think it would fail miserably. To be honest, most open world things fail miserably for me because it's just, I need there to be, you know, a direction. I need to go somewhere. I need the game is here to entertain me. Up to a point. Open world survival horror crafting monster hunter. Ugh. It's the same thing with Evil Within 2. They made it open world for some reason. Oh wow. This was watching in slow motion. Just didn't like it very much. opinion on roleplay. What do you mean? You mean like chat room roleplay or LARPing? Bedroom roleplay? Or role-playing games? Oh. Your game role-playing? Like you're playing the role of a character. I don't really know what the... Ooh, that's a massive head, Jesus Christ. Conquest level punch there, wow. Yeah, for the sake of it, hit and miss, yeah, absolutely. You know, I didn't like Fallout 3 for a while because whenever I got out of the vault, it was like, okay, here's this completely barren, dead-looking, boring world of, like, mole rats and getting, like, weird blood-stained things on your eyes for some reason because of how life works. And I was like, I don't know where to go. I got into it more than that afterwards, but it was a bit of a hard sell to
Here
begin
you
with.
go.
I think jump. Damn. It's the same thing with music, like, I can like a genre, it doesn't mean I like everything from that genre. Like, I like disco, it doesn't mean I like every disco song ever. I've never found a disco song I dislike, but I'm sure there's something in there somewhere. And house music I well. Okay, I can't think of a bad one either. There's ones I like more than others. It's like, I like games and stuff because I like them, not necessarily the genre. Like, I'm not even a particular fan of, like, sci-fi or fantasy. I don't really like either of them. Like, not for the sake of it. Like, Skyrim to me is very, like, basic fantasy. Apparently Oblivion's a lot more interesting because it actually has weird stuff in it, rather than just like, here's an elf, here's a dwarf. Here are the animal people who are always just like humans but a bit worse, and no one likes them as much because they're not worth as much because they're not human. Kind of bullshit you always get. Hold on, only which one was that again? And Mylocks were scary, but they were cool though. The thing about Mylocks is that they just like bodied everything, so they'd just be rushing at you and you'd hit them with a shotgun, they just wouldn't care. Well, that's an odd one because it's like you fight the same raiders for the 50th time, but now they can be shotgunned in the face and not mind now. Chat's moving really fast for me, so I need to like make chat larger so I can not miss stuff. Re4r was basically easy mode for Fallout, yeah. Fallout 4 gives you a minigun and a power armor as well. Gives you everything, and yeah. There's a video saying Fallout 4 is a nightmare and here's why, and it brought up a lot of good points. Wasn't there like there's a vault of like intelligent death claws, wasn't there? Like, we can't let you leave because you might tell people. But there's like, you know, multiple paths out of that. That is a fucking big ass crowd. I think we've found where Bingo is.
Sorry.
That. I want to throw the other grenade, actually. No time there. Ah! Never mind. Yeah, Toteki, that's pretty much what I feel like with Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is a good game, it's just you're comparing it to Dark Souls 1 and 3, and those two are masterpieces, and 2 is kind of not. Still good, it's just not the same. Like, not the same level. Then you're missing out. I kind of had to get good at this game, because you see what the infamous.
Right.
I can't remember what the normal game's like anymore. I was completely ready to parry that when he went to the right for some reason. So I'll walk around. Shoot the gun and Gyarados appears immediately.
Twisty son of a bitch.
This is really bad. What's he doing? Getting his Pilates in? What's he doing? That's hopefully the only one. Definitely not hearing another one just down there. How do you hate Mario? I mean, nowadays, fair enough. I mean, if you played Sticker Star after playing like Super Paper Mario and fell in your door, I understand, because that was an absolute, like, betrayal. And if you mean the new Super Mario Brothers series, then also fair enough, because it's the same game over and over again and not very fun. at least to me. I like the classics. Kind of. What? Give me a second. Oh. Oh, how long is that sword? What about his real hell to get out of here?
Come on.
Mario Dream Games? Do you mean like Dream Team, like the RPG games? Yeah, that's, I mean it's Mario, but it's not Mario. That's his full name, Mario. I hate it here. I want to get off of Samus Mario. Mario on the NES is absolutely like class, and the Super NES as well, and Nintendo 64 is like, it's really, I really like Mario 64, but I only like the first like half of it, then it starts getting just a bit nasty. Whoa, the best viewers on stream, bro. I can't believe it. Sorry, that's just slipped. If Mario was renamed to Snog Helg, I'd like him more. I'm talking about Mario. Why then? Get the fuck back here! Don't you fucking run away from me! This man's been disarmed. Double disarmed. Get out of there. Just... There. What? I didn't come through to check it out. I mean, that's the idea. Ah, little fellow. Murdered him twice.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, the spiky dude is an Iron Maiden. They're like an advanced version of the regenerator, but somehow less scary. To be fair, the regenerators in this are not scary. They're just kind of silly. Ones in the original game are fucking horrifying. Oh, another one. What? Why is there a pig here? First time that, I think that's the first time this happened, I'm not sure. of him now before he transforms, I mean. Is it pretending to be dead? It looked up. Huh. What is that regenerator even doing? I don't want to know. Ow. I'm wondering why this weapon does so much damage.
Doesn't look like I can get in through here. Need to find another way.
Knock it off, wait a minute, I want it on the other one. You have a type then, None of this type here. How many times is good? It means there's lots of stuff to enjoy. Ooh. Wait a minute, that's a 4-color bonus. Oh, that's because of the... I got 2 reds, I think. Damn, I guess I better wait for a yellow then. There we go. Everybody getting gussied up with their lack of perfumes and fine jewelry. Yeah, I know, right? Like I walked in on someone. Can't parry that. Now imagine that I have to do all that again because I got killed as soon as I went in through the door. Wouldn't that be funny? Imagine if I have to do that whole thing again. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho ho, I have to do it again. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha.
This is where they're keeping Ashley?
Throw a grenade bomb. See how much health that did? All of it. Wow, it's realistically what would happen. Jesus.
This is where they're keeping Ashley? Keep coming.
God damn it, just get away from her. Oh, that's yours. And they turned the gore down so much compared to the original. The original actually had like Leon's model being like changed rather than just having a decal applied to it. The first game so much. The original game is a lot better, in my opinion, in terms of just being more cohesively like stylish. The story in this one makes a lot more sense. I think playing the original than this one is like the full experience, rather than one to kind of play together. Shot with a fucking hand cannon. What do you want to do? Oh, there we go. Thanks, as I probably need all the luck I can get. We just go shock and awe.
This is where they're keeping Ashley?
Who cares? Hold on. I was like, hey, asshole. What am I? He heard me do that. Did I just stab a guy?
is where they're keeping Ashley? One day.
Sounds like taking the other one to turn up. Explosions over there now. People playing with dynamite.
Out of the way. Sorry.
Raw, unfiltered, unrefined crackers straight from the presses. I mean, they probably taste like metal, don't they? I get crack a lot. Tiny man. Crack along sounds like the kind of foods thing that would happen.
Here you go.
I've listened through Rat Taxi a couple of times. I don't think I've actually been to Jesus before.
All right.
Ah, hit me from here. Fuck off.
Doesn't look like I can get in through here. Need to find another way.
Okay, he's not stuck anymore then. Taxi's great. I like all their music. They do a lot of different stuff. They did an entire album made from WarriorWare DIY. I think the first name's Louis. I think. I'm not so good with names. Hey, we did the whole thing again. Yay. Look at us go. Definitely didn't already do it. Have to do it all again. Yay. Get the bolts first. I can make bolts.
Present for you.
Not today. Get out of here. Fuck. That doesn't the entire hell. Get out of here. Takes health. Yeah, you shot him. That one isn't animating at all. Imagine this place if there's like a bunch of bear traps as well. Oh, a chainsaw, guys. That's a worry as well. I'm a little worried about getting boxed in here. loads of these. Did you know Mr. Cheese actually got cracker lung and had to go to the sour cream hospital? He's on a child treatment. I see.
No good.
Oh, I see. Tiny knight. I've also not unsafe thing here. I'm just gonna mosey up here slowly. Might just mosey down. Something faster. Oh, it's down there. I was about to go in the scope to try and get the generator, so that's just as well I checked. But at least I've saved, so that's okay. It's a great way to get me to miss. Sound like 12 people in here, it's just that guy. Hey, beetle. Why don't I beetle? Now do a whole reloading session. alley with the middle one, then just Leon just knows this. I'm gonna go downstairs and save again. I'm gonna take a 1 minute, 2 minute break to use the bathroom, so I'll be 1 minute. And we're back. This has been a bit mental. Is this thing buzzing or something? Just seeing the mic input being a bit weird. Oh, I think that's better now. I think it was probably buzzing. Just catching up with a message. Okay. I thought I said go away, actually. Yeah, go away, actually, but one mouse thing. I've seen so many ladders in my life. Reload the damn gun. It won't reload. Oh, they aren't too stupid. Why is it over here? What's going on? What is this? Oh, now you're okay. Now we pick up a grenade, but it's just gone into the ether. This is gonna definitely not kill 100 million things on me, so... go. Oh, another one. Yeah. Leon is a guy.
Ashley!
Remember that?
Ashley! Come on, Ashley, wake up!
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I don't recognize it from here.
Shit!
Leon, to your right.
Hang in there. Present for you.
So again.
There you go.
I remember getting here the first time I played this. I was like, man, this is nearly it. This is going to be a sequel. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, I know the generator as well, huh? I broke my knife off at your dog, sorry. Last time we ever saw a war, he was like, messing with the mic before because it was getting a bit like buzzy. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Be able to tell whenever we start shooting guys again. I just naturally talk quite quietly, I guess. Thank you for letting me know. My opera voice. There we go. I've never heard my voice referred to as an opera voice, but I mean, I'll take it. What? That's a good thing to be reminded of, really. Oh, I was surprised. Owie. That is a lot of parasites, wow. Did I get hit by the pig? I don't know what's going on with that. This might be an elite one, just like throws spikes everywhere. Where you guys come from?
Not bad, right?
Alright, bad. This one is big.
Door's jammed.
I think that's actually the path to where the regenerators are. Well, we haven't seen any yet. Oh yeah, so there's not going to be a game night stream tonight. because Ez is doing stuff, which means we actually get to have a movie night. And it's my turn, and I'm going to show Mad God, just like you recommended, because it does look really good. And if it isn't even that good, you know, as a movie, it looks like it's a good thing to watch, you know, a spectacle kind of thing, just on a technical level. It just looks really cool. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, there he is. It's the strongest parasite in the world, apparently. Make a bunch of stuff. Or, you know, one thing, then I'll be able to make anything else as usual. Probably rifle ammo. Oh, just be cat proof for me, so like we're used to seeing weird shit, mostly because the stuff I show. Oh, there's a guy. There's another guy. I've seen like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and some stuff. Oh, there he is. Dangerous. Mind where you're waving that, pal. It's a different one. That was an Iron Maiden. Don't run away. Dirty fellow. fast. They don't get killed by this. Okay, we good. For now. Just check something. Oh shit. From the other signs, if that's what it was, that one meme was a thing for like 5 minutes. Trying really hard to make that a thing, it just didn't work. I'm out of ammo on nearly everything. I'm gonna absolutely catch an arrow out of the air. I mean, he almost does shit like that in the original game. It was awesome. It was like really stupid, but like awesome stupid. This took bloody ages. I mean, they almost hinted at that sort of in, well, the sort of title art of Resident Evil 8, didn't they? It was like, here's Chris Redfield and a random wolf. Maybe he's a wolf man. It's like, nah, there's just kind of wolves around, whatever. And Chris is kind of there. Will jump scare weird fireman be here? This is even the right place, I can't remember. I see. No. Not that I was worried I was gonna get stuck. You save the shotgun ammo for so long, and sometimes it's just nice to just blast the fuck out of things. This reminds me of the bin wiggler from the original Resident Evil 4, which is in like the second spookiest location of the original game. I don't think it's even in this one. There's like a reinterpretation, it's alright, but it's like, I just wanted the bin wiggler. Gee whiz, I wonder if there's anyone in there. Needle bends at Ash 3 months, yeah. At least I'm not telling to actually get in the trash in this game. I mean, quite a lot of video games feel a little bit misogynist, but that felt a bit like on the nose. Actually, hide in this dumpster. Hey, fish. In the original game, you got a guy just bursts out of that on fire. It's great. Girl, a woman throws her in a bin. Yeah, pretty much.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger.
So long for this. Oh yeah. Ugh. I need to remove the bones yet. In the original, you look at this and Leon's like, wow, this looks rotten, but I could go for a real juicy steak right about now. It's like, Leon, are you okay? What's up here? We have got a few things to sell. There's a billion calories in one day.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for?
What are you buying?
Give me all the money. Give me every money that's ever
Ruby's all
existed for
rubbish,
this.
it makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
Every money. All of it. I'll do it.
I'll buy it at a high price. All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. Give that the carrot. Dazzled, are you? Good as new.
Ooh.
It doesn't get any better than that. It's a veritable work of art, mate.
With gems in them yet? I had like 50 of them, and I get almost no gems, so I just sell them because I keep a few of it to put gems in.
Out there, you best tune up your kit. We're starting to get an idea. Sad to say that's the end of the rope. Well, we've given this one all we have to give. Treat it with the respect it deserves, yeah?
I'd upgrade my actual knives, maybe.
That is a top-notch weapon. You really don't settle for anything less than the best, do ya?
Do ya?
Try that on for size. See how that feels.
Mega knife.
A fella like yourself should notice the difference right away. principles won't do you much good in the grave. You can't go wrong with that. Pleasure doing business with you.
Ooh, just about enough.
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes,
I
friend.
mean, are you? I mean, it's like I've barely operated anything with you.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Come back anytime.
Don't get yourself killed now.
Explodes? Oh my god. Wish Leon could do that, like he could take the rocket launcher for one single use and then use it like a sword and all that, that'd be cool. Oh, I see. Back in the hell then. How the hell am I missing this punch? Is that a chainsaw that I saw for 1 millisecond? Put this on here and use this, I guess. Check it in this case, and it's already running around. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it'll be fresh, I suppose. Push towards me. Can turn into an Iron Maiden for once. Ouchie. You made your final mistake. It's enrichment, yeah, sure. Meant to be killing the rats in here as well as like a challenge or like a job
Hello,
thingy.
stranger. Welcome.
We might as well tune up again.
What can I do you for?
Don't have the money.
Oh, I knew you'd choose that one. Not bad. That's good work. Come back anytime.
That's just mouse aid sign. I don't know how well this is gonna work. It worked. Oh. Oh. I want to reload a little faster there. That's really big. Yep, that's a dead end. so we don't have any ammo that works with guns that can use the bioscope, which is kind of a problem. Oh wait a minute, yes we do. Oh god, that's a lot. I mean, you can't buy ammo though. Okay, this is now a pizza tower run. I can buy resources, but not those.
Welcome. Ooh, what you
Got
buying?
guns, big guns,
You get
resources,
some bang
which
for
I
your
guess I
buck,
could get those.
I guarantee.
Cases, recipes, and rebuying guns. That's it.
I don't always have this in stock, stranger. An interesting choice. I mean it in a good way, of course. Thank you. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, stocking up while you can. Wise choice. Wield him. Don't get your... Welcome.
It doesn't even sell gunpowder. To be fair, like the merchant's randomized as well.
Suit yourself, stranger.
I just bought a fuckload from you, mate. Fuck off. I got attacked by the chicken. This is how you seemingly gave the Iron Maiden a slip. So this is where the regenerators are supposed to be. I'm not supposed to have met them yet. In fact, I'm wondering if we'll still have the really stupid thing they added in this version. Where they did like a, ooh, it's regenerator for a second. Which is like, was like, wow, you don't have much confidence, do you? I have a crossbow as well.
Hi there.
Oh no, it's the high there again. So that's how the rifle looks without the scope. Weird. No thanks, bro. Stop, stop. 3 shots, jeez. I thought he just gonna keep going forever. Good thing he had a chessboard on him, an elegant one at that. Oh, a Krauser. Well, that was a bit silly. There's a pig here. Oh my god. Okay, I think it's flashback time.
Present for you. Out of the way.
Quite literally, just get out the damn way. Why are there pigs everywhere? Oh, we went past the bit where it does the, oh no, it's a regenerator. Oh god. Well, this one's worth too much, so I guess I'll have these. This wasn't how I was imagining having the regenerator area to be.
There you go.
Pigs are going mental. I was actually getting killed by a pig. Jesus. That was a bit weird.
Sorry. Must have...
Got a bit more to deal with regenerators. Okay, so this was meant to be an empty area, I think. Then you'd be like, if you're playing if you've played the original game as much as I did, which a lot of people did, you'd be like, this is where the regenerators are. Oh my god, it's gonna be so spooky. I've not seen them. No one spoiled them by having them in a fucking like thumbnail on YouTube within the first half a week of the game coming out. Oh wait, yes I did. But anyway, you come here and you'd be like, the regenerator's over there, and you walk here and it does a boop like thing, and then a regenerator like goes whoop and sort of runs to the side with a little like horror sting, and it sucks. In the original, you'd be able to see like a weird corpse on an autopsy table that's obviously dead, and it's a regenerator, and then it attacks you later on. And it was cool. And this one is just kind of, it's alright. Pigs everywhere here. This lab's a pigsty. be so smallish looking guy. Ow. Man, if you just drag the knife kind of through rather than just immediately take out, we do more damage. Okay, there he is. I don't think I've actually gotten that upgrade before. Holy shit, that's awesome. Doesn't help, but it's cool. Okay, bye. Damn, he goes. It's pretty cool. That looks less cool than nah, it's impossible, don't worry, I'll go somewhere else. Brain was not connecting on that one. I know what to do, I've done it before, it's just, it's like, usually it's kind of, you know, it kind of presents itself as like this is a solution and my brain didn't get it. I'll try it again. I'm gonna have to, otherwise I can't play. Okay, we need to get all three of these things. It's not that one. Could be that one. I always imagine like, so for the outer one, this one at the top would be like, yeah, that's the obvious one. You know, that's, it connects to both things. But then I always think it's never going to be that simple. It's always going to be some kind of weird, like, latent trick or something. You have to do it the other way around. Like that. Wish I hadn't restored it. How did you know I was here? Big fucking nudged me. You killed the pigs. Took a semi-nap. I hope you're feeling better. So now you get to see this guy.
Christ. What kind of experiments are they doing here?
In kind of funny ones, I'm not sure what's meant to be happening with all the extra chords. It's a little bit strange. I know it's meant to be called a regenerator door, but it's like regenerator just sounds better, so kind of whatever. I was the real fool. Went blub blub blub. Who, me? Don't do that. And this should unlock a regenerator turning up though, behind me. They're meant to smash through that door. But so it's just that guy. Oh, I see.
Fuck are you?
That's his reaction to regenerators. Kick a guy to the fucking out of a different room. What?
Next.
You're gonna ask more of the hard-hitting questions, are you? I'll do my best. What counts as non-paper and Arizona entities? Well, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I didn't really think it through that much. I just thought it'd be funny. I'm not even sure how they're meant to even enforce that, because it's like you're not allowed to read paper anymore, really. And it's like, not sure why. It's very stupid government. Oh, you mean an etch-a-sketch? Alright, this place doesn't have power.
Switch the power over.
An etch-a-sketch would probably be like a way around it. I imagine companies that rely on paper or anything like that would just have to start doing that. It's a good idea. I mean, then it'd probably turn out that there was a lobbying for this law to actually appear, and it was probably by people who made the equivalent of an etch-a-sketch. So it's like they just want people to buy their products, so they just illegalize paper. Paper only. You're allowed to write stuff. That's why there was, like, you know, text. Oh, I have a funny place. This was so much better than the original. always bad at these. That needs to be powered, no doubt. I mean, that's fine. I didn't question it either when I was writing it. I just thought it'd be funny. That's the beauty about emergent lore. I don't know what's going on either. I'm figuring out this. I'm figuring out the same way as you are. Like, I want the lore to be solidified, but I want so many different things. It's very hard to just go, it's like this. People who know this one would be like, oh, it's this, it's the other way. I don't know. I mean, also, I'm streaming and playing a game on my day off, so, like, I don't know. Like, I haven't really thought about Eras and entities for a couple months. I mean, I'm keep meaning to go back to it. We're very close to getting the demo finished for Downcast, so I've been concentrating on that. I've got like several hundred pages of lore. It's just a lot of the stuff I wrote actually for the second era. Everything you've seen so far is first era. Second era is completely different. Obviously Downcast isn't in the same setting. And the next game set in the same thing is between... It happens during Kind of Foods. Not yet, but in a bit. It actually gets referenced by Kind of Foods in a sort of oblique kind of way. And then after that it should be Era 2 stuff mostly. Then there's one that's set in Era 1 that goes into Era 2, and yeah, a bunch of shit. There's a lot of backburner stuff. It's just with Kind of Foods, it's kind of like they're not very connected to much, so it's just sort of whatever. It's in U State. Like, you never see U State properly. It's just a weird place you hear about every so often. How do I get this last one? So I mean, this one has to be this one. So otherwise it's... Oh wait, oh... Okay, it's probably gonna be this way because it always has to be awkward. They always make it that way. Maybe. Maybe. I'm doing this completely blind. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just trying different things, see what when it goes beep, and be like, oh, it went beep, I've done it. This is Leon's fault. So from my understanding so far, it is that it's basically that one anime where you go press the button and the world glitches. Is that a Yumi Nikki reference, or is that what Yumi Nikki referenced? Because I know there's one place in... I think it was there's a reference to something else, wasn't it? Where in the Amicon world you just go to a very specific point and then you just keep pressing a button and it'll just like glitch the game up. I don't know my anime that well. I know a bit of anime. I like Hunter x Hunter a lot, and One Punch Man, and I saw Dragon Ball Z. I have mixed feelings. she is on a train. I know some of the Studio Ghibli stuff. Oh, I hate this. Please, just let me play the fucking game. Could you not randomize this to make it easier? I'm not in thinking mode, I'm in shooting stuff mode. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting streamer brain. It's like losing at least 50 IQ, honestly. You watch most light streamers. Is there anything to shoot, perhaps? Could I shoot my problems away? I'm gonna have to look up a bloody guide to this, right? Because my brain is just not firing on all cylinders for this. I promise I'm usually okay at this. I just don't know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna guess it's this one, and then I'm gonna guess it's that one. And it needs to connect to that bottom left one. So we need to trace back from that one. There, maybe? But what if we switch that to now? Maybe it is that way. That one's connected. Make that go over there, and we connect that to that one. No, connect it to that one. Okay, I'll go look up a bloody guide then. Fucking embarrassment. Hold on. Island puzzle solution. Oh, there's an announcement on Peppered. Oh, it said last day if you get it discounted. Okay, so it's... best way to describe it, all of them are facing upwards. I think. So, the other one has to be left. I'm looking at the wrong one. Haha. Okay. Just right, right, left, left. Wow, I did it without any help. Yay. Only took 3 hours. My reward is more shooting. Fuck out of here. Oh, a dog came out of the thing. The fucking knife speed is awesome. Brilliant. I keep getting confused. Is Fear and Hunger like the RPG Maker game? I played the first one and then I kept trying to talk to things and they kept killing me. I thought it was friend shapes, I guess. Should not be able to reach me, surely. The first one was pretty edgy, yeah, from what I was seeing. A lot of like almost abuse stuff, like themes. Oh, I did it. Well, got through my first puzzle where I had to go and look up the bloody answers, even though I've done it at least 5 times. Yay. Oh yeah, now I can do this. Better sold in Spanish. In Spain.
Come on, what's taking so long?
You looked at the tech around here, Leon, it's not exactly advanced. Well, at least it's not very well looked after.
Override complete.
That is an American accent for this place in Spain. That's the way back. Don't you laugh at me.
Why not treat yourself, mate? Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's, that's the way to be. See how that fits? Sad to say that's the end of the road for that weapon. Packs a punch. Enough for most, at least. A wise choice. I know, I say that a lot. A deal well struck. Got a select pleasant travel.
How many centuries are there even? Like in general, I mean, from the beginning of time, I'm not sure. Oh, hey. I forgot I actually had ammo. He's trying to hit me with a bottle. I don't admire that. Hey, try to push him away. Centuries, I was saying eras, which isn't a particular amount of time, it's just like different kind of, well, different sections. There's mostly 2. That's why era's end entities are called era's end, because of the end of the first era. French shapes is like a bit after that. I'm sure you made a lot of connections I didn't make, so somebody just makes stuff and it turns out you kind of thought through it subconsciously almost. Where are you going? Go back here. Like a thing that I think people might not have connected because I just didn't really like make much of a big deal out of it, because it wouldn't really, it'd be very hard to kind of point out certain things in lore, because it's like, well, why would there be that information in this world? But the reason why the year is like in the 4000s in Era's End and Friendships is simply because there was no like changing of the calendar, like because we had BC and AD. So if you do the maths, it's only about 100 years after, like around nowish. I thought it was pretty neat. Life expectancy of first era. I mean, Stay is quite unique compared to everywhere else on Tarot. It's not really. I don't know what it's called actually. I think it might be just called Dirt. Tarot is like the name it gets. It's known as in Era 2. Because Era 2 has a lot of Esperanto, like inspired like names and language. Esperanto is like, what if all the like major European languages kind of mixed together? I'd just say about average, really. Like, I'm really not very good at world building on like a micro scale. The more kind of just setting rather than stuff that happens and people there are. I just don't really know how to do that. It's weird. Just fucking put him in the head, put his head off. Awesome. No, I mean, you're interested, that's, you know, it's a nice thing. I'm glad that someone cares about it. It's mostly I just have a lot of notes and a lot of different kind of files with ideas that are years old, and I've got games I planned 12 years ago I haven't made yet because I just don't have the technology or the expertise or the team I might need. Or is it always having to do other stuff? Other things come up, like Friendships kind of came up and just I had to make that instead.
Need a wrench to get this open.
do a whole big lore thing is tricky because if you get it wrong, then you're gonna probably get held to it. So keeping it kind of vague means I can sort of go, oh, and this was happening the whole time somewhere else. I didn't just think about it later. Like when I was making friend shapes, kind of foods was not a thing. Like I hadn't thought of it yet. The analog horror thing was just because I got inspired by other stuff and was like, well, I can just do it with, like, you know, stuff I already got. Quite a lot of the shapes were already, like, made before I even decided, before friend shapes was even a thing. Like, the collective was already a thing for, like, years in my, like, just document of stuff. Humans were a thing already, there's a bunch of stuff that was already there that I just, you know, put in friend shapes. I wish I could just do it all in one big go and just have a bunch of, you know, cool information that's all, like, makes sense, doesn't conflict, and goes over, like, a couple millennia, but I just kind of don't. I do have a timeline of years where things happen, but there's not much going on between that. I hope Ganache died peacefully. What the thing is that to say? Well, I mean, considering what she is, I mean, she's fine. Unless you see the rest of the other 10 planned Year's End episodes, of course. I mean, do you find out what she is in episode 5? I mean, Bits watched it, but unfortunately he was just too distracted with chat, so he ignored half of it. Oh boy. Oh, this is horrible. Ugh. This is much worse than fighting 4 regenerators at once like I did that one time. Okay.
Out of the way.
Well, I better go and get that before I get very annoyed by the noise of it. Well, at least you have something to watch. I'm not sure if the 5th one's all that good. I feel like I was on a bit of a down spiral from just overworking on it. I just kind of wanted to get it over with. Well, I gotta do that again. Hooray. Who's talking at me? You downplay the danger, you don't say.
Here you go.
Let's do this again, huh? any sound or any effects. It's weird. I mean, I understand why you'd default to being like, what if the cute mascot is evil? Because I mean, that's what every single one of them does. Because people aren't actually all that inventive sometimes. But I guess you'll have to wait until I actually make the rest of it. I'd like to get another 5 episodes out this year, but I don't have any kind of, like, I'm not working on it right now. I have written the next 5, but I feel like there's some stuff missing. I'm not super happy with it. This gun isn't actually working for some reason. My gun's not work. My guns do not work now. Thus I must use the knife. What about this? Does this work? It made a noise. Okay, so the bolt launcher works, but nothing else does, I see.
Not looking so good.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know how good episode 5 is. I don't know. It's not really up to me to decide, I guess. Like I said, I have 15 episodes planned. Like, I know what happens, but it's like getting it to, well, happen, I suppose. And writing it. Getting a bit dicey. I don't have any healing items, do I? That's a shame. I got punched and died. Maybe my guns will work this time. The tribe's info is like just... I did it for a bit, and then I got to one that was a little bit awkward to try and explain without it going into like feeling like the writer's barely disguised fetish, and it's very hard to know how to like word things without it just kind of being like, oh, you mean it's this? It's like, well, sort of, but not in that way, because everything's a fetishized now. So, like I have to go into like extreme detail to explain how it works. But the extreme detail makes it seem like more obsessive, rather than just a thing to think about. Like, you know, how does this work? Fish. Yeah, because of that, I just kind of stopped. There's 1 or 2 I haven't put out. There's definitely more to go. The thing with the tribes is they're all based off of a different game. That was one of my first games I thought of after Enhanced. It was called Best to Be the Damned, and it goes into like afterlife stuff. And that kind of goes into things with Era 2 in a sort of... It's not a thing that's really discussed in the game, but it's like there's characters in the game that kind of are responsible for a lot of the different tribes as a sort of base progenitor. So there's quite a few of them, like a lot, like 20 or so. And a lot of these are also in Radical, which is where Raddy's actually meant to be in. But I just haven't thought of, like, I'd like to make them all unique and give them some more stuff. Gun doesn't work. Maybe it's the part? Okay, gun just don't work, gotcha. Harry's like jumping at you with spikes on it. The NSFW one, I can't remember which one that was. Was that the ones that were like both genders at the same time? I guess I just gave it, I set it up as being, I set it as NSFW, I guess, just to be on the safe side, because if I'm discussing, like, you know, sex stuff, then I don't know. Better safe than sorry. Like, I don't care either way, it's just I don't want other people to make themselves upset on it. Here we go again.
Hi there.
Okay, so this gun is just broken now.
Sorry. There you go.
This thing fires really fast, apparently. Oh, it bounced off the thing. That guy's got a rocket launcher. He's got dynamite, he's got dynamite. And he's got dynamite, they're all lit dynamite. Let's make it over the window, Leon, please. Please, just make it over the window. Okay, go through the bloody door then. Worthless man. Oh. Oh yeah, yes. Iframes. Or he just explodes into nothingness. That works too, of course. I need to catch up on messages. This is too much going on for me right now. I'm not forcing it on people, no, but people will force things on themselves and then make themselves upset about things. So I'm just giving them, like, you know, a warning, I guess. the scenes stream exclusive preview on what had you on a writer's block, or is it more you're not willing? I don't know. I'm honestly not sure what kind of a creative I even am. I've been very Nintendo for most of things, which I guess isn't the best thing to be. I've been pretty open about stuff here though. I'm talking about it like, you know, I can talk about process and inspirations and stuff I was going for. Like, I worry about messing with what people like want to think about stuff. You know, like, trying to think of a, I can't think of a good example, so I have to use a bad example. Imagine if like people actually got to taunt to Scott Calfan of FNAF fame if he wasn't being a prick for 5 minutes. And they were like, what's this and this and this and this and that, what's this about? He's like, I don't know, lol. Like, it wouldn't be very helpful for the game or for the fans, it'd just be kind of like, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on either. Which is very clearly evident anyway, but you know what I mean.
Not looking so good.
I mean, I'd rather people just have their own kind of internal lore for what's going on. I don't want to tell people exactly what's happening. Like, Friendships is completely planned out. I know exactly what happened. It's all there, you can figure it out. But if I just flat out sort of tell you, then it might make it less special to you because it's less of, like, your story because, you know, you're the one who's doing all the research and trying to figure it out. Fucking died right there. Wow, this guy's crazy. Yeah, just Scott's also a conservative Christian who's also American, so it's like not exactly the combination of a successful human being. I could go on about it. I was very bothered by it for quite a long time. In fact, that's why I've not been playing Dead by Daylight, is because of the whole FNAF thing. I'll get back to it eventually, I just kinda can't be bothered.
I think that was my last one.
Just doesn't do anything.
Shit.
Maybe now I've reloaded it will do it? No. Okay, for some reason my guns are just broken. That is very unhelpful for what's about to happen. Maybe I need to run away. My gun's broken for the rest of the game, that'd be awful. I have the bow launcher, but still.
Hi there. Hi there.
I mean, I've been reloading from this save, I think, so...
Sorry.
These are grenades work. Perhaps it's just another layer of challenge.
Present for you. Body armor's not looking great.
Sounds like an alarm trying to wake me up. Oh, the camera moved and I'm confused. Hold on. That isn't the time difference, is it? Oh wait, no, of course not. That's time. Last time I saved. I'll try loading an actual save rather than continue then. I'll see if that works. It's broken. Yeah, guns are just busted now, I guess. Oh, I have to do this entire sequence again? Okay, I'm just gonna quit the entire game now. I'll see if exiting the actual game and relaunching it will work. In fact, I'll use the bathroom as well. My favorite part of the process is whenever I get all the ideas and I start writing them all down, and they all work and they all go together, and like I get inspired and do like the 1% of inspiration, and then I look forward and go, oh, I have to work on this for like 10 months, and then it won't be as good, and then I'll make it, no one will watch it. Lol. That's my favorite bit. I'll just be a minute. Okay, let's try and run Rizzy again. I'll be stopping in about 25 minutes. Because I've got more Limbus Company to watch a playthrough. Then we're gonna watch Mad God. It should be pretty cool. Hey, it works. Now we have to do this entire section again, which means I have to do the puzzles again. Maybe? This guy's here. I've opened this. I've done most of that then. Terminal 3. Okay, so that is the thingy. So it's not here, it's... Oh, it is here.
Sorry, must have slipped.
Let's hold this again. I'll get that one back. I get one of them at some point, hold on. Oh.
I'm out.
I shoot the actual crossbow of itself. It's impressive. Now grenades. 18, I'm out of milk. Damn. That's never a good feeling.
I think that was my last one.
Given that thing makes like aggro noises
None left.
and it's stuck, I wonder if that means that the way that the game actually runs is it has these things be spawned but then freezes them. So it has a second to make a sort of reaction noise. Interesting. Red Viennas. I'm trying to remember what Vienna is. Is that type of sausage? Or am I just thinking of something else? Oh, okay, there is a sausage. Right, hope this one goes better. One way to do it, wow. Not sure if I've had a Vienna sausage, but it sounds nice. This is how I fought 4 regenerators at once one time in this very room. It was kind of funny. It's not connecting again. Well, that one worked. I can really do with this ammo. I can't make anything. Spicy sweet sounds very nice. I don't really want to go into it if I'm honest. I've been having a lot of trouble trying to keep different things separate. Everyone's, well, for everyone.
Next.
I've been talking for a while. Shit. Oh. Have to use this one. Dynamite everywhere. My god, I'd be dead. Then everyone exploded. That's right, I only had one tea today instead of my usual two. Got this again. He just dropped the Molotov on himself. Rat, get over here.
Break already.
Wonder what tea dipped into Sprite would taste like. I have absolutely no idea. I've had Pilk though. I've had like Diet Pepsi with milk on a dare. And I'd flew and cat over. Wasn't that bad, it was alright. Again, I've also had banana on pizza before, so. Which is also not that bad. I've also had baked beans on pizza, which was also actually okay. What was the bad one? Tuna cheese. Tuna cheese on pizza was very bad. Did not agree with me. I very, very rarely feel actually sick, but that was... yeah, that was an exception. Oh, did I not get the bloody wrench? Oh, I haven't fully regenerated yet, that would explain it. Get him. You drank Posca. I don't even know what that is, so probably not. If it's alcohol, I've probably not had it because I don't drink. I have tea and coffee and water. Sometimes with those little, like, tablet vitamin things that go plink and fizz. I did have a Coke float today though, which was quite nice.
Hi there. There you go.
Sounds like a very odd combination, but I imagine it could work. Oh. Well, there goes all my health. He's got a rocket launcher. If I could I just want to jump the damn thing. I guess I'm not going to jump the damn thing.
Next.
Trying to remember my inventory over and over again with all the different stuff and dying over and over again. Sorry, confusing. Oh, you got me that time. I'll pray that one, I guess. Blue and yellow things, I mean these. They are resources, which let you make stuff, but you always need gunpowder, which I almost never have. It's a little bit annoying. I did actually have an idea though. Might actually be useful. Because I've seen it with speedruns. Which is where you use the bolt thrower, but you put the mines on it. They do blow up after a while, but if you can attach mines and throw a lot of them around. So when they don't go off, it might thin them out a bit. There's no store. There is a storage crate, but you can only put like guns in that, nothing else.
Hi there. Hi there.
The tree 1984, yeah. Oh, there's garages here as well. Of course there is. I'm out of ammo. That also is bad. Do I have any health right now? Yes, I do.
Left.
Oh. I got stuck and I couldn't move. 19's 8C4. Very be useful. Oh, that stopped them from transforming. Fair, really. So much health doing this. It's like I could just shoot him. I have guns, and the guns work now. Maybe I should just do that. Aura is insane. Is that a thing the cool kids say? The Skibbity Rizzlers are Rizzling 2 Skibbity. 2 Sigma, is that it?
Hi there.
Oh, that's a lot of dynamite.
Present for you.
Am I even wearing the same mean? Oh shit. Oh. I see instant death, okay. I mean, aura's been a word for a very long time, it's just it gets repurposed. I thought aura was more of a Jonathan anime reference these days. Just standing in a weird pose at a strange angle, just standing there for half an hour while explaining what you're gonna do. Boot the woman over. That's a bit visceral. Let's not faff about, let's actually try and get this done. Try and get the fish. Yeah, I think aura is a less personal. Aura is more. Aura is like could be a place as well. A place can have presence, I suppose. Yeah, I mean they're sort of interchangeable. Make more mines. Get the rifle. Get the bolts. Let's not fuck around with this one. Wow, I still need the 100,000th fucking regenerator, yay. The randomizer had added the original regenerators, I'd have been so happy about that. Oh, the original regenerators would slither over broken glass. It was awesome. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. The aura of grottiness emanated from the dilapidated abode atop the hill of the meadow between the presence of an ominously impenetrable forest encircling it. Well, I mean, I'd rather read stuff like that than more Moby Dick, is that much. This is going to be my final attempt.
Hi there. Hi there.
Fuck off. Get off of me. Who's throwing grenades?
Hi there. Present for you.
Oh, he's dead. Well, to read a bunch of fan writing, but no. I barely read anything. Well, fuck that, I guess. I guess we'll have to return to that next week. Assuming things go well, because I have to take my dad to the hospital, and I have to go to the hospital at some point. I have to get blood tests, and then get like a heart check thingy, x-ray maybe. I think they have to do a tilt test on me, where they throw me upside down on a table or something. Something weird like that anyways. Well, anyway, thank you for iron problems. It could be, I don't know. It could be salt. My blood pressure is quite high when I sit down and quite low when I stand up, and the difference is 20 to 30 or something, which is like enough to make him want me to get some checks. So we'll just see what happens with that. I'd rather my blood pressure be slightly too low than too high, but you know. Maybe I'm just weak-hearted, who knows? Maybe I need to get my cholesterol up or something. Eat even worse. Well, anyway, I gotta go and watch for things. Thanks, I'll be watching Nimbus for a bit, and then watching Mad God and random videos, probably with funny friends. That should be cool. Thanks for hanging about, and I hope you have a nice night as well. We'll continue this at some point next week, I imagine. And I'll see you then. Thank you very much. Bye.